Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So today I thought I'd do another double open tag video, and it's a 2 for Tuesday where you show two knives, and that was started by Tom over at Knife Delights, and show your Rough Ryder knives, which was started by Brian over at BryansKnivesKy. So I'm combining the two again. I think this is part 6, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be in the title what part it is, but I'm combining them because I have a bunch of Rough Ryder knives, and I'm going to show 2 of them every week on Tuesday. So I got the show your Rough Ryder knives and 2 for Tuesday open tags covered. But yeah, if you're not following either one of these guys, Knife Delights or BryansKnives, go over there. Check them out, watch some videos, drop some likes, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Great guys, great channel, great content, and 2 great open tags. So, this week, I have 2 knives from the Red Fox series. I have the Barlow and the Trapper. And here's one of the boxes. I believe this is the Trapper. RR2291 comes in, they both came in boxes like this. Got Rough Ryder up here with an eye, Red Fox, black and red micarta handles. Cool picture of the fox right there. On this side you got the back-to-back double R, Red Fox again, more Red Fox fur. This side you got RyDERS.com. On the bottom, again, more of the fox fur. Actually, it was back-to-back double R there. Always high-quality handmade pocket knives. China, the California Cancer Reproductive Harm warning right there. And yeah, open it up, magnetic flap. Under the cover, you got the back-to-back double R, Rough Ryder with an eye. Got your foam cut out, and this was definitely the one for the Trapper. So I don't know where the other box is, but it's basically the same. And yeah, go over these real fast. What's similar about these is they both have nickel silver bolsters, pinch bolsters with single thread, nothing on them. Nickel silver pins, which on both knives are practically perfectly smooth, really nice. Brass liners with red underliner right here, runs underneath the micarta cover, but you got brass liners. Gapping on both of these are virtually non-existent. The Barlow has a little gap down here on the end. I don't know if it's focusing. Right here on the end is a little bit of a gap. The Trapper, very minor gapping along the back. Otherwise, that is really nice. No stepping, nice and smooth. There's no stepping on this, but it has black and red micarta covers. A lot of people call it G10. The box says micarta handles, but it is pretty cool. The red's not really bright on either one of these, but you can see it. Plus, you have the red fox shield on both of them. I think that looks pretty cool. And yeah, overall, fit and finish on both these are not bad at all. The Trapper, some of the underliner and spots, like right here on the corner of the red, you can see it's got a crack in it. Little gap right there in the underliner. But these things are not expensive. I'll have to look up the prices. I'll put the prices on the screen here. Very inexpensive. And this one's better yet, as far as that underliner and everything. But yeah, pins are both all nice and smooth. That shield is smooth. Transitions on both are nice. Now, both of these are smaller knives than your standard Barlow and your standard Trapper. We can measure the Barlow, then we'll check all the blades out and stuff. The Barlow is just about 3 inches closed. The Trapper is just about 3 3/4 inches closed. So compare them. I have one other Barlow, and I can't remember what series this is. The Backwoods Copper series. Pretty cool. Saw cut bone copper bolsters and shield and everything. Very cool. It's taken on a good patina. But this is a standard size Barlow. Compare the two. You can see this one's quite a bit smaller. This Barlow is just about 3 3/8. Yeah, close to it. Where this one is 3 inches. And compare this to a standard size Trapper. This is the Wasp series Trapper, and you can see the Red Fox is quite a bit shorter. This one's an awesome knife also, where I said this was like 3 3/8, 5/8, 3 3/4. This one should be like 4 1/8. Actually, yeah, 4 1/8. That's your standard size Trapper. So both of these Red Foxes are smaller. I don't know if the Arctic Fox series and the Desert Fox series are standard size or if they're smaller like these. You can let us know in the comments. I do not have an Arctic Fox or a Desert Fox knife yet. But let's check the blades out on this Barlow. Both blades are off a little bit. The smaller blade is more centered. The longer blade is off to the outside, but it's not rubbing, not hitting. So let's check out the secondary blade, which is in front. Nice little pen blade right here. You got the back-to-back double R Rough Rider tang stamp, and nothing on the back side of this one. Match strike nail nick with a swedge up here, and this blade is about 1 5/8 overall, with about a 1 3/8 cutting edge. Nice little pen blade. Half stop, walk and talk on that is pretty excellent. Nice half stop. Now, the back blade, the main blade, is behind the little pen blade, so you have to kind of dig down in to the nail nick to get to it. It's not bad, but you just have to pay attention and purposely like find it and pull it out. But you got a nice classic looking clip point. Again, you got a swedge up here, match strike pole. Same tang stamp, back-to-back double R, Rough Rider below it. This right here says R2294. That's the model number to the Barlow, China below it. Then up on the blade, you got your 440 razors, excuse me, razor sharp steel printed right there. Got small print. It looks huge on a small blade, but pretty small print. I've seen a lot bigger, uglier looking 440 razor sharp steel stamps. But overall blade length of this, about 2 1/8. You got about 1 3/4 cutting edge. Nice little clip point. Back spring on this, not too bad. And it's not hard to start moving it, but you push it a little bit before it goes. walk and talk, excellent. Half stop, again, that half stop's sits in there pretty solid. Snap to close, snaps. See, there, kind of hard to get to that blade, but overall the walk and talk on this is excellent. I kind of like this being a little smaller, just a little fifth pocket knife, you know, drop it in just a pocket dropper or fifth pocket carry. This go fit excellent into a pouch. In fact, I don't know, you might be able to put this in, yeah, in like an Altoids tin. If you want to make a little kit, that'd make a good knife for a little Altoids tin survival kit or EDC kit. 440 rate, you know, 440A steel. You get 2 blades, nice little knife. It's not huge, you know, it's basically a 3-finger grip. I can almost get it. If I choke up onto the kick up here, you know, that's where I usually hold slip joints, so less chance of it actually closing on my fingers in the way. I can almost get a 4-finger grip, but boy, do cuts like this, yeah, you could, that'd be cool for a little kit. So, pretty nice. I like the colorway on both of these, obviously the same. And yeah, awesome little knife. So let's move on to the trapper. I like the trapper pattern, and I particularly like this one. This one's a little bit different than your standard trapper, besides being a little smaller. This thing is smaller than a full-size trapper, and it is larger than a mini trapper. Here's my broken case mini trapper, so you can see it's a little bigger than the mini trapper. I broke the blade trying to center that because they're way off, and the blade centering on this is not too bad. Again, the clip point, the right blade is more centered. The left blade, the spade blade, or I'll show that when we get to it. But the secondary blade is off, but they're not hitting, and that's good. And again, you got nickel silver bolsters, pins, brass liners, the red underliner, the red fox shield, and the red and black micarta covers, which these are kind of funky. Overall fit and finish of this isn't bad. There's a little gap right there between the cover and the underliner. Like I showed, the underliner looks like it's cracked right here at the corner. There's a little gap right there, and yeah, maybe a little gap right there between the underliner and the frame. But, you know, like I said, very cheap knives, and actually, this one cost me nothing. This was in the traveling box of knives, and I saw it. I thought about keeping it, and I'm like, no, I'll just buy one. They're pretty cheap. And I knew some of these minor issues with this one, but at the last minute when I was packing things up, I'm like, I'm keeping it. So I pulled the box out, and I put a couple knives in its place. But yeah, so this one cost me nothing. I give away a few knives that I never carried, that I just didn't carry and didn't really care about, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. Now, with all that said, just going to show you the back again. It is gapping along here, but really not bad. Now, everything else, if you look at it like this, it looks like it's kind of crooked, kind of slants down. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe it's where the back springs end right here. I don't know, it just kind of looks wonky, kind of. Yeah, I guess if you look at the end, it's kind of going uphill, kind of weird looking. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but let's check these blades out. These are cool blades. So the main blade here, nice long clip point, got a swedge going more than half the knife, but not a really wide swedge. Little swedge running along there. Runs along the top of the nail nick, but it's not into the nail nick, so you still got the ledge, the lip right there to catch your nail, so that's done okay. Nice hollow grind. Got the back-to-back double R tang stamp on the back. Got RR2291 China, and up here again 440 razor sharp steel. And very nice blade. The edge grind looks pretty even all the way along, and pretty much even on this side. A little wider at the belly. This side's pretty even all the way up to the very end. It gets a little narrow, but overall that's a nice blade. Now I don't know if this was used much. I don't know who put it into the traveling box of knives, how much it got used, carried, none of that. I call it a used knife, but again, got half stop, nice snap. Pull on this is a good 4.5 to 5. Nice solid half stop. That seats in there nice. Snaps open. Just like that. Great snap. Watch this thing. Takes off pretty early. Like I said, I don't know how much this was used. It looks kind of dirty in there. I have not flushed it out, oiled it, or anything. Now, let's check out the secondary blade. What's the nail nick is on the opposite side, so you don't have to fight with the blade in front of it. And this isn't your typical spade blade. Check this thing out. I dig it. Now the typical spade blade is something like this. That shape where it drops down, kind of like a reverse canto drop. And most of them don't have a very pointy tip. This one's actually not too bad. And yeah, so you can see definitely the difference in blade style. This is almost more of a Persian style of a knife, but it does drop down at the end a little bit, and it's got a little more of a point, a little more of a tip. Nice hollow grind. I dig this one. Kind of reminds me of a butter knife in a way, but if you don't have a butter knife, this thing's got a good edge on it. The edge grind is good on this side. This side is a little wider around the belly than the other side, but very nice. And I don't have anything to cut. Okay, I got an index card. I mean, not bad. Got a little paper fuzz up here. I have not done anything to this knife since I've had it. I've carried it, used a little tiny bit, but not bad. I like that blade. I think that'd be great for food prepping and all kinds of different tasks. It's a spade blade, basically. This has more sweeping, upswept belly to it. So, walk and talk on this. Pretty snappy also. Goes into that half stop. Nice solid half stop. Snaps open good. Snaps closed. Pretty good, right? it's taken off there. And another kind of odd thing about this, it's a trapper with a lanyard hole. So that's cool. If you like lanyards, you can put a little cool lanyard on here with a red bead or something. I think that would look excellent. But yeah, I guess that'd do it for this video. The Red Fox series, I dig it. I don't know if every knife in the series is smaller than a standard size version of it, but I think they're cool. I like the size of these. Like I said, the Barlow is a little bit smaller, nice little fifth pocket knife, and that trapper is smaller than a standard trapper, larger than a mini trapper, like a case mini trapper. So that's about the perfect size. I like that. And I guess that'll do it for this video. Remember to check out Knife Delights and Bryan's Knives. Subscribe to them if you haven't. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And I guess until the next video, bye.